I have a brand new car parked that cannot do anything for me. I have a nice Chanel that cannot do anything for me. And I could take a plane any day of the week now, and they will do nothing for me. So don't let anyone make you feel bad for the things you don't have. But with the things you do have, build yourself and be happy with those things. And if you have a roof in your head, who cares what kind of furniture you have in it? Remember that the most important thing is love. And lastly, make sure you enjoy the ones you love. That is the best gift you can get.
At ease, brothers. Brothers, I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people won't tell you today. And that thing is, what you're looking for is not what you think it is. What we're all looking for as human beings is not where we think it is. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand this. You have to understand that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, which means that our truest nature is to always find the highest state of being. It's to always find bliss. It's to always seek joy. It's to always seek euphoria by default. But the thing is, as we grow up over time, man, like we're being told that state of being is in something that is not. It's in the things we purchase. It's in the things we wear. We're told that's where it is. Now we have to understand that's a part of the process. You know, when you talking about the divine paradox, it's all about that balance, right? But that's not where euphoria is. That thing that we're looking for on the deepest of, that's not where it is, brothers. That thing is really in the simple things in life. And it took me a long time to understand that. And I know a lot of y'all are hearing this and you know where I'm going. And you say, no, so I ain't got the Benz yet. I ain't got the big house yet. I ain't got the XYZ yet. Like I'll figure it out for myself. Go figure it out for yourself, because that's what I had to do. I had people in my ear telling me that, nah, brother, where you going? Hey, keep going there, but understand what you're looking for isn't there. You know what I'm saying? It's in the simple things, man. Even when I think back to being a child, bro. When I think back to being a child, man, like I lived a very good childhood, man. I remember, even the small amount of time I had with my father, like life was good. I can remember when we sold our house and moved out to the country to a big house and a big yard. And I can think about the times when we went as a family to buy new cars. I remember we bought a brand new big green Lincoln, I guess it was a Continental, the big boy back in the days. Push buttons, electric dash, when that was brand new. And it was like, man, this is nice. I remember just doing things like that, man. But when I sit and just think about it, like the highlights of my childhood was not purchasing these things, man. It was the simple things. Like the highlight of my life, man, I have this picture, man, I keep in my phone. It's me and my father in the living room, and we're holding this big fish that we caught together. You know what I'm saying? That's like the highlight of my childhood. I can think about all the things that my mother did for me, man, but the highlight is just her frying me some chicken or cooking me my favorite meal. It wasn't her spending all this money. The highlights were, the euphoria was in the simple things. Even spending time with my sister. Me and my sister, we give each other, great gifts. But the highlight is when I think back, man, and she just took me to that birthday party with her when I was a youngster, right? The simple things, man. I'm telling you, euphoria is in the small things in life. And I just hate it that people go their whole lives and then find out on their deathbeds in some situations, and they say, you know what? What I was looking for isn't it. It wasn't it. It's the simple things in life, man. I had a friend of mine over one time, sister named Christy, man. Great friend of mine. And Christy is like, I'll say, I don't even want to say a health fanatic. She's just she's a healer. She's a woman that's overcome heart issues. She's a woman that's overcome cancer. And at this stage in her life, man, she's just very funny about whatever she puts in her body. Whether she's drinking water, whether she's eating food, she's like, no, I don't eat it because it has this in it. And one day she was over, the same day my Tiege Hanley shipment came in. And she, oh, this is Tiege Hanley stuff, right? So she's sitting there reading it. She's like, oh, this is the stuff you be? I said, yeah, this is the stuff, right? And I'm getting ready for her to critique it. She said, oh, this is the good stuff. I said, yeah, I know this is the good stuff. This is the stuff that transformed my life. She said, no, this stuff. She said, you know what? Like when you buy regular soaps, when you buy regular detergents, when you buy regular, deodorants, it has this in it, this in it, this in it, this in it. She said, Tiege Hanley has none of that in it. This is the good stuff. I said, yeah. Like I already know. I said, yeah, this is the good stuff. So that's why I'm proud to partner with Tiege Hanley on today's video, man, because I'm telling you, simplicity is where euphoria is. Believe me, man, Tiege Hanley is the truth. You've heard me talk about them before, and you're going to be hearing me talk about them for a long time because I know the positive impact they've had on my life. Seriously, I don't think some of you brothers believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve confidence in all areas of your life. Tiege Hanley makes taking care of your skincare uncomplicated. They provide you with all the products that you need and nothing you don't. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it simple for guys like us, they provide this instruction card in every box that tells you how and when to use each product. It definitely comes in clutch. Skincare wasn't something I always took seriously, brothers, but now I wish I would have sooner. But you don't have to take my word for it, brothers. There are over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off of retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, the ability to pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description box and you'll get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today. I was just sitting here thinking about how funny life is. I can remember around 2015, 2016-ish, I can remember when I first understood that the thing that I had been looking for wasn't in the place that I'd been looking for it at. I can remember being at what I would call the highlight of my life at the time, thinking that I had accomplished it, right? But understanding that it was empty. I can remember being disgusted with myself, disgusted and unfulfilled, really. Selling everything I had, man, and I moved to the country, man. I moved out to the burbs, right? And I can remember this, brothers. I can remember moving into a 1-bedroom apartment. And I can remember when my son would either come stay the weekends with me or come stay a few weeks during the summer. I can remember, man, him just sleeping on the couch. I can remember this. The whole apartment was hardwood, so everything echoed. I remember trying to go to sleep at night, and he was in the gaming then, and him talking loud all night, and me having to tell him 100 times, that, hey, brother, be quiet. Like I got to get up in the morning. I can remember us not having a lot of resources to go do a lot of things, and we would go and throw the football in the field. We would go walk a few trails. We might go spend $5.99 at CC's Pizza. And back then, man, all I thought about, all I focused on was growth. I can remember having conversations with him, even at that age, me telling him, hey, one day, man, we're going to be doing this and moving like this and having these things. And lo and behold, man, understanding what I know, we accomplished those things. Like life is much different now. Life, I can easily say, man, that the apartment that I had back then could easily fit in my living room now. Like we've elevated our situation. I'm no longer working in an office in my bedroom. I have my own office. He has his own office. He's running distribution for my books. He's doing good things. We have ample amounts of square footage. He's driving a foreign car. He's starting other small businesses. Like, life is good. We can take trips now. We can do bigger and better things. But brothers, if I'm honest with myself, when I think about the highlight of my experience with my son, it's not about the things we can buy him. It's not about the places I can take him. It's not about that, man. It's about the smallest of experiences. Like, I can look back now in those times in life where he was getting on my nerves from making so much noise. And brother, I take joy in that. I take joy when we were living in that small apartment, going up the road to is it Kinko's or Kinko's, whatever the blue and yellow store is, and buying the $50 furniture shelves, and me and him working together in the living room, putting together small pieces of furniture. That was the highlight, bro. Us going to spend a few dollars on pizza, and we're having some engaging conversations. That was the highlight, man. So what I'm saying is, our happiness, our joy, I'm telling you, it's in the simple things. It's in the simple things. Not saying let's not get it, because us as men, us as the men that we are, we're going to expand and get bigger and better things. But we can't forget. Because the moment we forget is where we get lost in the sauce. We can't forget that it's the simple things, man. It's the recitals. You know what I'm saying? It's the football games. It's the birthday parties. It's all the small events, all the small conversations, all the small things that cost absolutely nothing. That's what the value is. That's what the euphoria is. And I'm not just talking about with our kids. I'm talking about with everything, with everybody. Your parents, the people you're in a relationship. If the woman you're in a relationship, man, doesn't value the simple things, like, hey, yeah, let's go to Dubai next summer. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go skydiving. Let's do all these great things. But if the highlight is not, if the highlight is not just sitting in the living room, watching some old movie on television, just chilling, doing nothing, having some meaningful conversation, brother, you got to reconsider. You want people in your life, not even just wanting people in your life. You want to experience the highlight of life. And if somebody is in your life and they don't understand that, they're robbing you of that euphoria. They're convincing you that it's somewhere else, that it's not. I'm telling you, man, we make life so much more difficult than it is sometimes. And it's not about what we can obtain, but it's about finding that thing we're all looking for. We're all looking for it. But the thing is, most of us don't know where to find it because we've just lost touch with it. Again, brothers, I'm telling you, that thing that you're looking for is not where you think it is. Brothers, don't forget about the amazing deal at Tiege Hanley. Click that link and get started today.